What's up, everybody? I'm Combat. Call me Red. It's my boy Zine.
What's going on?
It's my man Cub right there. You know, we want to welcome you to the Combat Cub podcast, where we going to reflect on fashion topics,
Okay.
combat tech,
Yes, sir.
funny videos, news around the world, whatever anybody want to reflect on.
Sounds good.
But enough of me. Let's get to this cast.
Sir.
Recording. I love it, bro. You gotta love it, man.
Yes. It's like being on the beach.
Right?
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
Nibbling on them bean burritos from the Bell.
Bro, look. The meat burritos will be slamming now.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Combat Cub podcast. Episode what?
1-4.
14, baby. You know, it's your man Combat. Always got my ace, my right-hand man, Cub, you feel me? Well, today we're going to get into a little bit of family conversations, you know, talk a little bit about family. But before we get any further into this Combat Cup podcast, I want everybody to hit like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Up to you. I'll get back to you. But, you know, how you been, bro?
Man, been doing pretty good.
You liking the weather?
I'm loving it. I'm enjoying the tan and, getting those vitamin D's in.
That shit pisses me off.
What?
It's too hot, bro. I mean, it's cool if we didn't have the humidity.
Yeah.
But that humidity will whoop your ass.
It will all day long. But
right?
I don't know, man. It's just something about summer days. I was on the ride here. I live in the boondocks, and it's nice, seeing all the foliage and the green and the nice heat, and I have the AC blowing while I got the windows down.
AC's a must in Tennessee.
But while the windows are down, I have it blowing.
What the? Bro, if my grandma was here, rest her soul, and you was riding around with the AC on and the windows down, or if you was in her house with the AC on and the windows up, she finna cuss your ass out.
Probably, yeah. I think so. My grandmother wouldn't approve either if she was here. She's like, "What's wrong with you, boy?
We ain't cooling off the whole damn world. Shut that damn window."
I remember Granddad would say, "Close that door. We ain't trying to cool down the whole outdoors." I was like, "What?"
Right. But man, I see that you got a video you brought in today.
I did.
You want to talk about it real quick before you show it?
Yeah. I am very distrusting of our reality. I'm always questioning everything, not in a way of like I know everything because I'm just 39 years old, but I question everything as in I know one of the things about being human is we humans have agendas, whether they're good or bad, and I think that for power to exist in our realm, whether it be government or any kind of structure that's human made, you have to withhold things. There are those that have and those who do not have, and those that don't have typically don't have the power. So the ones that do have the power. In this situation, knowledge is the power that is being, I think, withheld. And this is just one instance. I mean, there's other situations like in the religious world where the truth of what is when it comes to spiritual things is withheld. I'm not going to go into that, but
You heard what he said.
Unfortunately, that's the truth. But this particularly right here has been a idea that's been circulating, and I've been noticing.
And from what I heard, it doesn't make sense. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Just throw this up real quick, so that people are like, what?
Oh shit!
Does it make sense? Is what he's referring to.
Yeah, baby.
It's a guy on TikTok. You know, people are like, well, that's the first thing. It's on TikTok. It's like, well, yeah, it's on TikTok, but I don't think that everybody that's on there is dumb.
No, that shit funny as hell.
And I think it's a great platform to be able to push truths that you find out there, and it's up to the person who is searching to be able to, I guess, distinguish what is hype and what's not. And there is a clear identifier.
Oh yeah,
what's
and not
hype
only
and
that,
what's
man.
not.
You know how many people is on TikTok, so
Yeah.
whatever you post, the world is gonna see.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah. So this is talking about infrastructure that exists that isn't from our time.
Isn't from our time. It look like a damn dump truck from our time.
But look at that rock. Look at the way that edge is cut. I'm kidding.
Oh shit, we getting into
I'm kidding.
Oh, whole aliens built pyramid shit.
No,
They
they
did,
didn't. No, they didn't.
You sure? Unless
No.
that or giants.
No, they, never mind.
All right, let's get
The
into
buildings in which we just saw and how heavy they were, right? Tons and tons of stones. Well, here's a stone that probably weighs about 20 tons and can barely move from a truck, right? You're trying to move that, the truck's moving, everything's falling, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And especially, let's say these buildings were built in the 1800s or 1700s when there were only about 1,000 people and none of this technology existed. Well, that's another good question. How on earth did all of those things get built, right? Or moved, or something like this, right? Or something like this. I think it goes to show that when we look into the past, things were very, very advanced, but we were told that we were supposedly, like I said, running around on horses and wagons and on... So we're going to go back to 1893
This
Chicago.
is very
And this
interesting.
is not the Chicago in which I know, right? The Chicago I know does not have statues like this and look anything like this. But this is what Chicago looked like before it was reset, right? The fires that we heard about in Chicago and all those things, they were removing all of this. Look at this detail. This is a completely different city in which we know of today. Because look at this. Look at the architecture. Look at the design. Think of how
we don't
hard
build
it would
stuff
be
like
to
that today.
create all of this, right? We can barely make a little bean and wrap it in mirrored paper, let alone statues like this made out of copper, right? Look at this archway. Look at the detail here. This is in Chicago. This is old world history, which is not taught about, right? They keep us in the dark. They don't teach us about our true potential and how there used to be a unified, advanced society which built like this all over the world.
So I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't really even care. But I think it's...
But it makes you think a lot, though, bro.
Mhm.
Like, literally, how do you scope that big-ass fucking stone, you know, and then pick it up and place it on top of another large stone?
No clue.
But just like he said, man, they were more advanced than we was, you feel me, from what I'm taking out of this.
Somebody was.
And, and of course, you know, just like he said, they ain't keeping us in the dark. They ain't going to tell us shit.
Yeah. I mean...
Why? They think it's what? Keeping us safe?
Yeah. I mean, I
Motherfuckers.
remember checking out a video. It was talking about NASA, that there is a object that is out in space on the periphery of the galaxy. I think 400 light years. I think 4 light years away. That is sending us signals. Signal bursts every 3 hours. And they're like, we
you
need
never
to
watched
watch
that,
this.
you ain't never watched that movie Battlefield Los Angeles, you better watch it.
But the cool thing is none of this scares me. It's like the actual feeling I get from it is like, oh, yes. Yeah.
Of course.
It's supposed to happen.
There's what?
It doesn't scare me. I don't know why.
2-something billion stars per galaxy, and there's over 1 billion galaxies out there.
Yeah.
And every star has planets. I mean, it's crazy, man. You get into astronomy a lot.
But it's another thing, too, that they don't come closer than 4 light years away.
True.
So
That
there's
also
a
makes you
reason why
think a
they're
lot.
out there. They're just sitting there. And so,
researching us.
well, I think they know who we are and what we're capable of, and that's why they're that far away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it's from I'm not saying what we're capable of from a standpoint of strength, but
No, not with Joe Biden ass falling around everywhere.
But anyway, yeah, I just but the thing is, I don't show this stuff because I want to perpetuate this type of narrative, but it's like, I think it's interesting, and I think it's exciting.
It is.
Because I look at everything within the context of like the Christian beliefs of Jesus coming back and God and all that, the creationism,
Tupac.
per station, yeah, all those things. I look at it within the Christian like framework, with the idea of Jesus coming back and all those types of things, because I'm thinking to myself, man, they really didn't know who, or they really don't know who they're worshiping, the Christians, right? They don't know if this is connected with that. I was like, well, no, he's not coming back in his flying saucer. I was like, I don't know. He's human. He's based on those beliefs, he's human.
Shit.
He has flesh and bone. He's made
Right.
from carbon.
Tupac didn't come back on a flying saucer. It was a Boeing 747.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's exciting, and I like listening to it. It's been like, oh, this is pretty neat. Oh man, here's another thing. And then we find all kinds of stuff in the earth, and then things in the ocean that we can't explain. I'm like, dude, this is exciting. I don't care to know the truth
Where the
about
hell
it.
do
I
they
think
get
it's
the
really cool.
technology for the drones? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just like I just keep saying and keep saying. It's something to think about.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
And once you start thinking about it real hard, then you're going to want to start researching it and getting more into it,
Well, I was just thinking, I think the reason why I like this type stuff so much is because it baffles the wisdom of man. Because we're just so haughty in our hearts, like we know everything, we establish everything, nothing goes past us. We're the gatekeepers of. Well, no, we don't know anything. We can't do nothing.
Shit, I got one key, and that's to the house.
Yeah. Because it like completely offloads all of the expectation and like responsibility that I place on myself, that I'm supposed to do this at this age, I'm supposed to do that, I have to achieve this. It's like I don't have anything, and what I do have, I take care of it, and I'm the best steward that I can be of what I'm given. All right. I think that kind of plays into what the theme of it today is, what you wanted to talk about too.
Family.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people lost the true meaning of that. Like, if it wasn't for family, you wouldn't be here today. I mean, it's not just
Truly.
your parents. You not just got your parents that also take care of you and love you and show you, more support and all that good stuff. You got the whole family. It's all a big thing,
Yeah.
Like my family, dude. We're from San Francisco, and we from the Mission District. But when I don't know how old I was, we moved to the Bayview area, Hunters Point, and my auntie, ever since, she spoiled us all our life. Gotta love Auntie Margaret, man. But she ain't the only one that was, supporting us like that. You had other aunties, other uncles, Auntie Tina, Uncle Vernon, all of them. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for my Auntie Margaret, I probably wouldn't be working, because she threw me in the workforce at 14.
Wow.
Yeah, got to, man. I mean, get it young, then you'll keep going, working hard for what you want in life,
Yeah.
And, my family's big in San Francisco, man. Was brought up in the church, my Uncle Donald was a preacher, my Auntie Nita, had amazing cousins, man. All of us was in the sports.
Wow.
From basketball to football, baseball, and it wasn't just the men, it was also the women. My cousin Keisha and them, man, they ballers. They were hoopers, man, straight hoopers. Like, yeah, Daniel's hooper. DJ, man, football player. That man can run a football, boy. God. Of course, my Uncle Donald preached, man, that man can, he'll bring you out your seat just in the first couple minutes. And that's the kind of preaching that I miss, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the energetic preaching that makes you want to go, wow! Get up. But
man.
yeah, my family, man, we're amazing, dude. I mean, we're all, you know, separating. You know, some of us is still, well, you know, some of us is in Tennessee, like me. You got some of them in Arizona, you know, parts of California spread out. About 10, 12 years ago, maybe longer than that, I got introduced to the other side of my family, which was down in Fort Deposit, Alabama. And I'm going to tell you what, you think Tennessee is hot? Go to Fort Deposit, Alabama. We went to the family reunion, family reunion, bruh. And it's literally 100, at least 101 degrees outside, right? You feel me? And we in the middle, I don't know where we was at, but it was hot. I didn't find no water source. Well, we get to the spot, the little recreation center, where we was going to have the reunion, right? I'm like, cool. There was a swimming pool with no motherfucking water. Bro, everybody was in that reunion, bro, with their church fans. Just
Oh no.
yeah, it was a recipe for disaster. Being that hot, and at least could have got brought us a garden hose or something and started
For
halfway
sure.
filling the pool up
Yeah.
with no chemicals in it. Hell, I don't care as long as we got wet. But my family is amazing. I love my family. I wouldn't trade them for the world. And then, of course, I had the kids, and then we had some other additions to the family, 3 more. And you just got to be blessed to have what you got around you.
Yeah.
And you also got to be blessed to know what you can have around you if you go back and visit.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I would love to go back and visit California, man, but, my mind frame when I get there, because of the loss of my brother, blah, 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 don't need none of that to be rekindling. But I really do need to go visit. Not just them in California. I need to go visit my cousins in Arizona. I ain't going back to Fort Deposit. I might not. I don't know. It just depends on
put
if they
some water in that
put some
pool.
water in that pool or, get a fire hydrant I can open up, But, yeah. How's your fam, man?
Man, I mean, with us moving, we moved actually from, I was born in Hollywood, Florida back in 83, December 83. And from there, we lived there in the Hollywood, Florida for like a year, I think Mom and Dad said, because I don't remember any of it. And from there, we moved to Huntsville, Alabama, that's where my dad's family is mainly from. And Granddad had some rental property there, and so he, I guess, moved into one of those. We moved in one of those houses and lived there for a little while. That was after we moved back. I think we lived at Grandma's for a little while, and then moved to that house. Stayed there for a year and a half, maybe. And then Mom and Dad they were like, hey, we feel a calling to come. Like kind of like Abraham.
Oh, yeah.
To get out of the cities and things like that. They were real heavy into church type stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah. And then we came out here, had a year stop, I guess, in Pulaski.
What year did you move out here?
Out here,
yeah.
It was, they bought the land in 88, and we were there ever since. So I think we actually moved here in 89.
89?
89, yeah.
So I've been here since 03. I mean, not as long as you, but
yeah,
long enough,
I was 4 in 89, I think.
I was 16.
4 or 5. Yeah, so I remember Lawrenceburg was like these dirt roads and stuff.
Man,
there was only one. The only red light was 4364.
damn.
That was the only red light. And as soon as you go out, it was dirt roads. I think it was from West Point Road was paved, I think, but then Waterloo Road, where we live off of, is it was dirt road back then.
Damn.
Yeah,
So a lot changed here in old Lawrence County.
Yeah,
A lot.
crazy.
It really has, though. I mean, I've seen it grow since I've been to here. So
Yeah, but when it comes to family, though, I mean, with us moving away from the city for so long, or that's so young, we were just kind of like separated from cousins, uncles, aunts.
Yeah, that's the sucky part, man. I feel you on that one.
So I mean, like.
But even though we're away from the family, man, you still got friends here, and you get so close, they become your family.
Yeah, for
they
sure.
might not be blood, but they family. Like, back when we all first met, you know, you seen us at the pool and stuff, bro. You know, me, Darian, Bobby D,
Heck
Lil
yeah.
Lance, my brother CJ, you know, all of us, man. Yeah, that was a family, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
Big
mean-
Mama, we always, you know, end up at Big Mama house. You feel me? You gotta
Yeah.
love Big Mama.
Yeah, I mean, that's been, what, 20 years ago?
Man, bruh, yeah, hot minute. It's been a hot.
Bro.
That's back when my hair was like kavoof. You know, me and Darian was rocking them, you know,
Oh,
them
man.
Grande froze,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And then we had Auntie Angie over there braiding us up, looking fresh for school. So
Mhm.
you know,
Man. I remember, man, I what's those girls' named? Ah, man. There were two girls, two sisters that would hang out there at Rotary. You know, whenever Ness and my brother Ness and I were working there. He was working at the daycare.
the only sisters I could think about is Big Patty and Dominic.
Yeah.
Nene,
Those two
yeah,
girls.
them my people
They
too,
were-
man.
oh my
Yeah,
God. They would always mess
they're
with
awesome,
us, man.
They're awesome, man.
Yeah, and Patty looks the same.
She do. They all
man.
do, bro.
I haven't
Zara, all of
seen-
them still look the same. Keisha, they all look the same, man.
Yeah. I ain't seen Patty in maybe a year, but
Man, it's been a hot minute since I laid eyes on old Patty too myself.
yeah.
I see
man.
Nene every once in a while. We see Keisha every once in a while. We go in and get our patties, man.
Mhm.
She's usually up in there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, family man's number one.
For sure. I mean,
Always.
I mean, you know, I mean, growing up, you know, family was all I had because it's like we were homeschooled, so we didn't have a lot of interaction with friends, or didn't have a lot of interactions to make friends. And I guess the only ones that we would kind of make were with people because my parents still had ties to Huntsville.
Yeah.
So we were tied in with the church scene, you know, First Church and Oakwood University down there, or it was college then, because we were tied in with all that, Seventh-day Adventist. But so like we would make connections through like summer camp and stuff like that. But so that set the stage for I have friends where I don't really get close to them because there's always some sort of separation.
Yeah.
It was either distance, geographic, you know, separation, and then as I got older, because I never did, I guess, delve into friendship, it was more of like psychological, where I'm not used to being close to someone.
Yeah, I make friends easy though, man. Like I don't have problems with nobody until you disrespect
Yeah.
me. But like, I don't know. I love my friends just as much as I love my family too, though.
Yeah. For sure.
Always, man. You know, always.
Yeah.
Like, so got a question for you. Who in your family was your main role models? Like, who did you want to grow up to try to be like? You feel me?
When I was a kid, I think that the one I wanted to grow up to be like was like my Uncle Barron. That's my mom's brother. And it's because he lived in L.A. Well, San Francisco.
Frisco, baby. Frisco,
yeah,
baby.
he
Shout
lived in
out.
San Fran, and he was.
What side though?
I don't know. He worked for a big convention center, and he met all kinds of like actors and actresses and things like that. And I was interested in being into the entertainment field, you know, being a musician and artist. So I was like, man, I want to be like him because he would tell us, you know, he met Tom Hanks, he met a few other different, Denzel. And I was just like, man, I looked up to him because it was like, dude, that's the type of world I want to understand. And I would just be associated with, of course, not the actor side, but the entertainer side, of course, music entertainer. But he would be the one, I'd say. How about you?
I had a few choices. For one, I wanted to be like my cousin Daniel. Hooper, man. Good Hooper. I always wanted to, you know, I always thought he was the best. You know, he might have not thought he was the best, you know, in other people's eyes, but I thought he was the best.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to be a good hooper like him and my cousin Keisha, you know, because they stayed balling on the court, you know. I mean, I played for Mission Rec with my cousin Daniel maybe once or twice, probably once, you know. Not really a big hooper, you know. And then I got my cousin DJ, you know. running back, Galileo Lyons.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to play football just like him. Bruh, that you put a ball in his hand,
Heck yeah.
it's almost like watching Joe Mixon, man. Like, it's crazy.
Mm.
But I always wanted to be like them. Like, we all went to elementary together.
Mm-hmm.
Almost went to middle school together. We went to Benjamin Franklin, but I remember this like it was yesterday. They went on a field trip. I don't know if it's for their 5th grade graduation field trip, you know. And this is my cousin Daniel and Danielle, the twins, the other twins of the family, you know. And I come running out my classroom squalling and bawling, thought they was leaving me for good, man.
Man.
I love my peoples, man. You know, I miss spending Christmas, you know, all of that. We used to all go to Santa Cruz, man. Uncle Donald, we'll be like 50 deep, dude, and we'll be the first ones in the parking lot, and we'll sit there with Uncle Wayne and them, and we'll have a big old family football game, man. And then Uncle Donald be on the grill cooking, and we just be getting ready for the park to open, man. You know,
what's up?
It's the beach boardwalk, man.
Wow.
Mom and them used to go do their thing, you know. We used to go do our thing, arcades and rides. Let's run it.
Wow.
But hey, me and Moms do got the man. Look, there's one thing we do agree in, and that's roller coasters. All right. Look, we got this spot. It's called Great America.
Okay.
All right. I don't even know if the ride still exists, but it was called Top Gun. So we all went. It was me, my moms, my Uncle Cisco, Dion, CJ. Man, we all went as a group. My Auntie Janaea, and 2 vehicles. We get out. We all get there. You know. Soon as we walk through the gates of this damn place, me and my mama shoot to the left. Boom, straight to Top Gun, right? Well, everybody followed us. Well, you had me in one seat strapped. You had my stepdad, Dion, in one seat, and everybody else was strapped, whoever got on the ride. Before the ride, I'm talking about our legs is dangling, okay?
Oh, man.
Before the ride can even start, you got Dion over there screaming. What? I'm sitting here dying, dude.
My God.
Dying. How you gonna scream before the ride start? You just strapped in, bro. Bro, I got so many memories, man. Like you got to have memories like that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep your brain strong.
Oh yeah.
And it's better when you talk about it because it makes it even more funny. You be like, blah, 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 and I forgot about that. You know?
Man, I mean, dude, it's like being removed. It's like my first cousins, I barely know them. It's crazy. And I'm just like, we don't have a lot of, family reunions, things like that. But, just kind of like, what you were saying, friends becoming your family whenever you don't have those close family ties and, friendships, connections. And, those are things that have helped me, kind of like, I guess, make it and kind of fill that gap, But
yeah, it's always like something's missing. I always feel like something's missing.
For sure.
When you figure it out, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, even the trend continues with my brother. He's in the military. 15 hours away. He's always deployed, man. He's a very important person, I guess. So he's always
we're not going to disclose what he do.
No.
You thought you had us, huh? No.
But it's just, even his family are like, we don't ever see him. I was like, dang, if they don't ever see him, I don't feel so bad anymore.
Almost sound like them frogmen, them Navy SEALs. I'm sure they barely see their family too, though.
Man, it just.
But they know what they signed up for. You feel me?
Oh yeah, he knows.
They know what they signed up for.
He knows, and I just do my best. When I do talk to him and let him know, I'm holding it down here, so don't worry about it.
All right.
So.
Yeah, I wish I could know more of my family though. Like I don't know my dad. Grew up without a pops. Don't know none of that side of the family. None of my Mexican side.
Yeah.
That's why I really don't claim that side. I know my black side, my Puerto Rican side. I know all them. I know all my family from them ends. But I would have loved to know my Mexican side though, man. Just the heritage wise, just yeah, just know, yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. One day.
Yeah. One day, man.
We'll meet on the other side.
Yeah, and I think it's
I'm
more,
not looking for his ass.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's when it comes to the other side, after we pass on, that's probably more simple than the life that we live right now.
Oh yeah, right.
I would imagine.
We ain't got to book no flight.
No.
Get an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Make sure Motel 6 leave the light on for you. We ain't got to worry about none of that.
Sure, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, bruh, so tonight, man, I'm feeling shots.
Shots. Shots fired.
No, wrong kind of shots.
Oh, the other ones.
Not this kind of shot. The tequila shots, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Tequila.
I ain't no active shooter, cuz.
Oh,
I mean, if somebody fuck with me, I can get active.
Well, I mean, the shooting range.
Oh, yeah, we can do that too. Yeah. Shooting range. Shooting range.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we need to do that sometime. It'd be good.
We do a live show there.
Shoot ya? Yeah.
I need to buy another gun. I don't.
You got too many now.
I don't need to buy no more guns.
Oh,
Then the
man.
wife gonna be like, bruh, really? We could have paid off a bill with that. I'm like, yeah, but it's gonna save your life one day.
Yep. For sure. Yeah, man.
And if anybody, interested in full-fledged body armor, holla at your boys from Spartan Armor. They got them 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, 4 plate, 4 plate vests. Cheap. They got a deal going on right now, dude.
And
Like they sent me something the other day.
I want to check out those vests that aren't actual plates, but they have the
hell yeah, 20% off.
Dang Memorial Day sale. Is it still going on?
Yeah. They just sent me this yesterday.
Okay.
But bruh, you need to get you some body armor.
Yeah.
Even if you don't think you're ever gonna use it, bruh. Get it.
Get it.
But let's not get off topic.
All right, man.
So you're hanging out with us tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
So how many shots of tequila you gonna take?
Probably half a shot. Probably half. I can't. Oh man.
7?
Half. 7 half shots. Yeah. Or quarter shots.
Bruh,
7
you was
quarter
not even
shots.
a half nigga. All right, you are all full-fledged nigga.
Well,
you gotta take the whole
I'm
full shot.
I'm a lightweight,
I'm
bro.
lightweight,
I can't handle. I can't handle
the
it.
shot, man. Yeah, you gonna just suck it up, Buttercup.
Man, it's rough. I'm
we
like,
come to party. We come to party with the tequila.
oh
shots.
my god, I can't hang with you. I mean, I admit it. I'm a lightweight,
Bro,
man.
it's not like popping open a mason jar of moonshine and just taking it up. Just.
Oh no, man.
You got to.
Oh man, I just can't handle it, man.
You can handle it.
I don't know. It's like after I, might drink.
He can handle it. He's gonna handle it.
Yeah.
He will handle it today.
Well, then there's the part that I've got to drive, and so I'm like, I'm not gonna do.
You work tomorrow?
much. Yes, I do.
Damn. Oh, at the church
No, I'm building cabinets for a customer. So.
on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I would be kayaking tomorrow, but Chris Payne called us and was like, "No, we ain't kayaking this Sunday."
What?
Yeah, I know, right? I should be on the river fishing, getting my tan on my feet. 'Cause they
Ooh.
white as hell.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, bro. I gotta get them feet some tans.
Okay.
You gotta get a little brown, bro. They look like what we was looking at earlier, that big ass salt block you was showing.
Oh no. Daggum. Bruh.
We're finna go, I guess, have a little picnic here in a minute, man, and probably go through a little bit of fishing before tonight.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I've got to hit that gym up and get these edits in.
I think dude was trying to hit on you the other night.
Who?
Dude online. Someone was talking about the gym.
Mm.
You don't remember that?
Oh, because he was talking about some sort of like sodomy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I missed your ass in Almazra last night, dude. Had to go in by myself twice. I was lonely. Had to talk to myself.
I talk and answer myself constantly.
I do too, man, but that defeats the purpose. That's why you got homies in the game that you should be gaming with to have your back.
10-4.
And I was by myself.
Well,
okay.
let's get on tonight, man.
I'm sorry. That was a long run.
Oh, I started a new game called Dead Island.
Dead Island, dude. There's a There's a game
Dead
coming out.
Island
It's
2.
called the hell was it called? I think it's on PC, but I sent them a message and see if it was gonna be on console. It was the Fight for Fallujah.
Fight for Fallujah.
Yeah.
As in the
Marines,
Fallujah over in Iraq?
Bruh, Realistic. It's like the graphics are freaking amazing. They're better than Modern Warfare, bro. Or Warzone. My bad.
I guess people are starting to build platforms that can support.
Right. Hey, and
an
speaking of
equivalent.
Warzone, you know, season 4, 11 days. 11. There already been leaks. I ain't checked it out yet.
Man.
Figure it out when I play it.
Speaking of it, man, I think that people are catching on to the fact that you can run that timer all the way to almost 0
And then go
before-
underground?
Go underground.
And reset that time? Yeah.
But I don't think people are on that. If you need to exfil safely or much safer,
Yeah.
you do a hostage rescue. So people are kind of like interesting. People move in flocks to different things. So
They really
whenever
do.
you notice that they're moving here, just go somewhere else.
I was over by the airport last night. You know, Al Bagra, little island was behind me. You know, I
Mhm.
love hitting that armory up, the little ammo depot. Well, I went over there, hit up the depot, swam back towards the airport.
Yeah.
And started going towards the train tracks, towards the question mark underground.
Yeah.
Well, in the midst of all of that, I'm trying to loot and shit too.
Yeah.
Well, I get on this roof, man. And something just told me, man, just look to the west. I looked to the west. There was a whole team, at least 6 people in one vehicle.
Man.
So I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Here they come.
I didn't do it because I knew as soon as I would have took that first shot, bruh, as soon as they would have got out that darn truck, they would have just went, they would have just separated on the nigga.
Mhm.
And I can't shoot everybody. I mean, I could try, but I'm not going to succeed at it.
If I knew that map better, if I knew the map, I bet I could take a six-man team down.
We'll figure it out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because it's like, I notice how a lot of people use tactics, and it's just like on a battlefield. I mean, well, I've never been on one, but from what I've heard, there are different tactics that are used for, just to instill fear. And
I like the A-10 Warhawk. That's all you hear, and he done shot 1,000 rounds just in that little. That brings fear to motherfuckers. That and an Apache helicopter, boy, death from above.
well, I mean, I've been watching a few different other like streamers, like the different tactics they would use. Like someone gets crazy with them. Of course, they have like one of these podcasters or roadcasters or something like that, where they can change their voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll use those types of tactics to cause them to stop thinking.
Yeah, like this is one dude that disguised his voice as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Or just, using a voice that would raise hair on the back of your neck. And someone who's not a military person can't think through that. Because I know that in the military you're taught to work through the noise. That you're just still on mission. I don't care what's going on. So it's like people who aren't trained like that can't do that. And then you add into there, you've got mortar strikes, using that as a deflection to cause them to move this place, or using some sort of ordinance over here to do that and cause them to feel this. And then they're like, he's everywhere,
Yep.
So
And there's another one. Have you noticed that if a team member goes down on purpose, they'll plead for help
yeah, that's
and
interesting.
try to get your ass to come in there.
Yeah, I never.
Yeah, when I was sitting at that damn
Man, you got
tower
me.
that night, man, and I was sitting there, I was probably shooting about 180 meters, right, maybe 200 meters or more, with the sniper rifle from this darn tower, and I took the first dude down. He started pleading for help. Well, I see his other homeboys over there shooting at the bots, so I'm like, I'm gonna get his ass too, and just let him pop his head up one time, make my day.
Mm-hmm.
He popped that head up,
Bam.
dropped him. Okay. He crawled over there where his partner was, dropped him. All right. Didn't know that he had another dude on the team.
Mm-hmm.
So my dumb ass is like, yeah, I'm going to go see what kind of loot they got,
No, not
So
yet.
I parachute. Soon as I dang jumped off that parachute, I was like, oh, bitch.
Yep. And they use those. They're
But-
down partners.
Yeah,
as
and the thing
ways.
is, I sat there for an extra 6 minutes while they were down,
Yeah.
and their bodies did not disappear. So I should have just took that right there. That there's still another motherfucker on the team,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I was just ready to see what they had loot wise because I didn't have shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what I do. If I don't want to go looting buildings, bruh, I'm finna ghost your ass. I'm finna snipe you from distances, and I'm finna take your shit.
Yeah.
Right. If y'all want to come play with us, man, in the future, man, look, my gamer tag, of course, I'm on Xbox One. The best, you feel me, is Combat Cub 931. And then you got my boy Zine, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Infinite Cruise 7, you know? PlayStation 5.
Okay.
Holla. Holla at us, man.
I think the viewers and listeners know
They need to,
what's up when it comes to consoles.
man, look, we need to get some viewers to give me some ideas on a future podcast, just having a whole gaming session full of people, you feel me?
That'd be cool.
So then we can get that going, you know?
Yeah. Well, at least we agree on phones, so.
True. All they got to do is true. We do agree on, iPhone game, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
But,
I mean, we have real phones.
yeah, I know, right? That Samsung shit. Oh, come get the G7 with the
Android.
5G data, blah, blah. Yo,
Yeah.
5G.
Yeah, I think it's fitting. People who have Androids, they're just kind of like animatrons. They just buy what they're told. Apple, let's eat from the earth. Okay?
Right.
We make our own decisions. I'm kidding.
Man.
No, I'm not.
He's not, and I'm not either.
Mm.
A little bit. Oh, shit. Looks great, man.
I mean, this thing, it wasn't even recording this whole time. I'm kidding, it was.
Bruh, I was finna cry, bruh. Oh, man. Why would you do that?
Oh, God.
Can't be doing me like this.
Man.
You know, I'm under the influence of life.
Yeah. Same.
Can't get arrested for that.
No, sir. Can't do it. Can't do it. So, we're just wanted to bring this up. We're coming up with ideas for merch.
Yes.
So,
merch. Shirts, cups. Hopefully, Yeti cups,
Yeah. So, just wanted to put that out there. Within the next maybe month or so, we'll have maybe a T-shirt.
Something on the table,
Yeah, check it out.
Trying to get this business going, trying to get that dinero, that moolah.
Yeah, so we can do more of this. So we can have outings and capture those, buy equipment to be able to,
then we
go
could-
for fishing expedition or
Fans can tell us where they
Yeah.
from, come visit y'all, do a cast in your
do a cast with
hometown,
It'd be awesome.
come to your school, your job.
Yeah. So we're trying to build it out and just stay tuned.
We're not
Keep
coming
listening.
to construction sites, though. That shit too loud.
Yeah.
Y'all better go find somewhere else.
Falling objects.
Yeah, can't do it, bro.
Bodies.
I don't feel like wearing a hard hat while doing a podcast.
Mm-mm.
And knowing our ass, it'd probably be hotter than shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Be sweating.
No water in that dang pool.
I know, right? Shit. Trying to get my aquata on. My aquata.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Aquata.
what do you call a pool with no water?
Dry. As fuck.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Right. What's up, man? You got anything else for today?
I'm good. That's
I
it.
guess that's a wrap on 14. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
But make sure y'all hit that like, that comment. Please comment. Let your boy know what y'all want me to bring to the table or future podcasts, And always make sure you subscribe. That's one thing I need. I love subscribers. Please bring me my subscribers.
Did you
Alright.
check those comments that they left?
I didn't. Bro, it's been a crazy ass week, man. Crazy week. All right, but
Kidding.
play too much.
Oh,
Play too
man.
much. But that's all we got for this show, man. It's your boy Combat. I'm out. My boy Cub, he out. So guess what? Y'all got to get the hell out.
Get the Awesome.
I know, right? Gravy
Gravy.
on the biscuit.